So this is Chiswick Mole, basically West London. Almost like a wildlife sanctuary. It's a really nice day. I think it's the first day of clear summer here today. Over there is another great walk, Barnes, Mortlake. Very expensive part of the UK. And down over there, right over there in the distance, a long way over, is British composer Gustav Holst. There's a plaque on the wall where he did the Planet Suite. And it's been said that the River Thames was the inspiration for some of his work on the Planet Suite. So when the Planet Suite came out, it was considered to be a very bizarre piece of music but that later on it became a classic because he tried to describe the characteristics of the planets in the music, and I think he did it very, very well. And one of the most famous pieces on there you probably know is the Mars, the Bringer of War, which was basically a sort of prelude to World War I. Gustav Holst.
Did they play Nimrod? There are a few cottages.
Nimrod, I've no idea. That was on Saturday, I believe.
Nimrod's amazing. Genius piece of music.
That wasn't on the Planet Suite though, was it?
Yeah, it is on the Planet Suite.
Nimrod?
Yeah.
Not that I know of.
Genius piece of music. Yeah, it is, yeah.
I know of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus.
Yeah, Nimrod.
I didn't know. Right, I'll check that one out. There's one called Sibelius, which comes on before that.
Are you filming at the moment?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just saw a little talk. Yeah, carry on. Just saw a little.
Yes. No, of this Michael Aspel spoof.
Michael Aspel, yeah.
It was done so cleverly that I went into this computer place I used to go to.
Yeah.
This computer centre.
Yeah.
Where I used to kind of help out, and the woman boss was saying, talking about it, and she actually thought it was a genuine
Oh, right.
documentary.
So it was just like a piece of satire, really, yeah.
And it was so cleverly done. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? The tree and stuff.
Certainly is, yeah. You cut that one back quite well. Smell.
Cherry blossom bloom.
Yeah.
There's a story about that.
Cherry blossom bloom. Isn't it divine against the blue sky?
A famous story about that, what you were humming. The first rehearsal for it at the old Queen's Hall, which is bombed. And cleaners were dancing to the music.
Oh, Bugs Hotel, how lovely.
Bucks Hotel, yeah.
It's nice that, isn't it? Quaint.
That's Jupiter. That's Jupiter.
Bring me joy. Do you know who adapted that?
The Tory party.
Manfred Mann.
Did he?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's like another world, isn't it? Oh, I forget which album it's on, but it's a very, very...
I think I know the one with Manfred Mann, Love Band, yeah, Manfred Mann, yeah. Yeah. For years. I mean, some of them songs were written by the guy out of 10cc, Graham Goldman.
Really?
No Milk Today. No Milk Today.
Yeah.
I think he wrote that for Manfred Mann. No, Herman's Hermits. Sorry, Herman's Hermits. He wrote it for, yeah.
I was hoping to guide us to the,
Oh, we can go along here?
Can it? Isn't it that way?
Yeah. These Canadian geese are breeding everywhere, aren't they?
Oh, it was great in Weybridge.
I've been over there for ages,
Oh,
Weybridge.
it was wonderful. Oh, I didn't come this way that Sunday. I went another way where the church and cemetery is.
I forgot how long that was over there. That's Barnes over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I haven't been through Barnes Common actually. We could, if we could.
yeah,
we managed
yeah,
to
yeah.
get there.
Chelsea Harbour. When I worked at Chelsea Harbour, Robbie Williams used to come out occasionally, speaking to my boss. Don't know whether he still lives there.
Oh, you know, I was watching them talking pictures again on Sky Arts, you know.
Yeah.
And when they do it for about 2 hours, and it's great because I haven't seen all of them. And you
Yeah,
get
some brilliant stuff on there.
You
Yeah.
get Susan George, you get a lot of
Oh yeah,
people
Susan George.
in
Yeah,
that, you know,
yeah.
in different, not in films and doing
Yeah.
those,
You know who she had an affair with?
cameos.
You know who she had an affair with? Have a
Let's
guess.
think.
It's an American singer.
American singer Neil Diamond,
No, he's.
don't tell
I'll give you the initials. JJ.
John.
No, you must get it.
Joe Jackson.
No, American
No,
singer.
All right. Joe,
Jack.
Jack Jones.
Jack Jones. Yeah.
Was he American?
Yeah, of course he is. Yeah. Alan Jones' son. Yeah.
Oh,
He had a better voice than his father, though. I mean, God.
I remember him actually. I remember what he looked.
Sands Hotel. Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Wonderful. Oh, incredible artist.
He
Yeah.
was in one on Saturday with
Yeah.
Judy Dench's, Prunella Scales' husband.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, it's quite good. Yeah, they're
So that's where Holst wrote over there. Apparently, there's a plaque on one of those houses over there.
I know, we passed it last year. Yeah.
Yeah, he's had 2 walks actually today.
Yes, and after that they had, really annoys me. Yeah.
Different types of houseboats.
Yeah.
I suppose some people live on these.
Yeah.
Cecilia. See a few things come back into business. Very Italian along here, isn't it, with all these.
Okay. What coffee would you like? Is it Americano? I'll have an Americano, please. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, it was a very good buy, and it went through. I've got quite a bit. Wait a minute now. Let's see now. Barry Roberts' brother is a complete film buff. He's got
Barry's brother?
He's got almost a library of CDs,
Oh, right,
DVDs.
So isn't he's not editing Record Magazine
No,
now?
because
right.
he's a bit annoyed that.
So who is editing it then?
Oh gosh, I don't know who the contemporary people are.
Right,
But he just wants to do these books and books and books.
Yeah. How's he getting on with his autobiography?
Oh well, that's we've put a stop to we've stalled, but we will recall it.
Oh right. I say I must send him on a course for men who can't put on duvets. That would be very. This guy he's in his 60s, Mike, and he can't put on a duvet. You know. So I was going to suggest
Michael, he's 63 in August. He's a Leo, and every inch of it, big show off. You know. But honestly, he cannot cook for himself. He slings everything in the microwave.
There's remedial classes, intermediate.
He just lives by Waitrose in Bayswater, right? But he is a complete genius, a genius with musical knowledge. And,
Oh yeah.
you know,
yeah. He's got an incredible record collection, hasn't he? Incredible.
You,
Yeah.
you know, about your,
Didn't Jonathan King run out of money and he bought Jonathan King's Genesis collection?
Yeah, he did. Actually.
And yet Jonathan King was the guy who started Genesis, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Fascinating
What a bit of
enough.
irony. That's sad when that happens.
Yeah.
That is very sad when your prodigy kind of
He told me that time when Jonathan King was sitting in Whiteley's and that swore at him. Do you remember that? Went over and swore. He called him a name. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shit, I don't remember that.
Well, it's very
I was
nasty.
with him when
Looks like there's a bit of a breakwater here. So, yeah.
I met him. We used to have meals up there.
What, with Jonathan King?
No, with Barry.
Right, right.
We used to have meals up
Chelsea
there.
Harbour.
And one day he came past with baseball cap on him. With his
Yeah.
head down, looking very, you know.
Entertainment USA.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that show.
looking very kind of down in the mouth, you know.
Well, he did 5 years. He did 5 years inside, didn't he? You know?
That's I've done all that
Moorhens.
part.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
All
walk.
that
Yeah,
part.
yeah, it's a great
With
walk.
Eddie last year and everything, So this is, I'm very glad we went this side because I didn't do it this time. I just went to the cemetery.
Yeah.
This side's much more interesting. Oh, good.
Yeah, you know, I've never really been over this side. You know, I didn't even think about it.
I
Yeah.
like to.
Oh, it is more interesting. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Yeah,
I really do.
no doubt about
These
it at
two
all.
posts are interesting and decorative, aren't they? Dukes. Oh, I've been down here for music with Louisa.
Oh,
There's a
right.
kind of what do you call it? Velvet club.
Well, I think it will. No, actually,
Where we went to see some of the old all-star groups. You know, one member of all the groups of the past.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Which we used to follow in Barnes and also in Edgware, the Three Wishes.
So that over the other side there is Barnes Village, very nice part. One of those houses there, as I say, is where Gustav Holst lived. He was the British composer who wrote the Planet Suite, which you're probably familiar with. Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune, all those wonderful pieces of classical music. It's one of those there. There's a blue plaque on one of those. One of them there. And this piece of the river as well is where the Oxford and Cambridge boat races in May. Because of what's happening, I'm not sure if it will be happening this year, but it's where it happens. It's very picturesque here. And a lot of the people here are involved in the theatrical profession. And yeah, it's all here. Big demo in London this Saturday. 700 plus, there you go. And you know, for anyone who's at drama school and trying to get a degree and hoping to make an acting profession, I mean, it's I wouldn't want to lie to them about their chances, because not just the film industry, which is continuing, but the theatrical industry. It's not just putting on the play itself, whether it's Shakespeare or whatever it is. You know, you have to do rehearsals for it. It takes months and months, you know, weeks and weeks of preparation to put on a play in the West End. Then there's all the advertising that goes with it as well. And, you know, there's no certainty in this at all. And all the venues in London are shut down. So I imagine when we're talking about people that have been affected by government lockdowns, I would imagine you've got obviously the hospitality industry that have suffered. But I think right at the bottom of it, at the top of the pile, I should say, suffered is probably the theatrical profession who there's no chance of them coming back, because what they do is mingle with other people on stage, whether it's Shakespeare, Othello, Midsummer Night's Dream, whatever it might be. It's all about being together, acting and interacting with other people, and that's something that this so-called anti-social distancing stuff is trying to prevent. So what do you think, guys? You know, it's sad.
What's the name of the famous actor? Ian somebody.
Ian McShane?
No, another one.
Ian McKeith?
No.
Ian McClellan.
Ian McClellan, must be Ian McClellan.
Yeah, I was in the paper this morning.
Yeah.
Said the COVID thing was done for his last few viable years.
Yeah. Not just them as well, but when you consider the Rolling Stones and the Stranglers want to go back on tour.
People were also keen on this.
Yeah, they all wanted it, didn't they? Yeah.
They all wanted to slap down.
Yeah.
They weren't willing to consider anything else.
No.
Because they liked the idea of virtue signalling by staying at home for a few weeks.
That's what Belfield said, yeah.
It's all self-promotion, self-gratification, virtue signalling.
Yes. But
Mick Jagger last week. So, you know, people spring into my mind when I think they've gone a bit quiet.
yeah,
Lo and behold, he's collaborated with, who is it? An American guy, I think. They've got a kind of collaboration single out.
Jagger, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's anger and it's this, that, and the other, but it's anger towards anti-vaxxers actually. And people-
Well, no, Eric Clapton and Van Morrison did a very anti-vax song. Yeah, they did. Yeah, I mean they're quite outspoken. Yeah, I mean, and well, it's affecting their business. But as Mike says, you know, they want it when it suits them to virtue signal, and then when it affects their personal interests, they don't want it anymore. You know.
They're in a bit of a fix now because they've backed all this. It's difficult to backtrack, isn't it?
Yeah.
They don't want to say we made a mistake, do they?
Yeah. Dave Gilmour did some footage from his pad in Greece, I think.
Right.
Taking a position
Holiday
on this.
home. Yeah. Well, oh God, no. He said the idea of live performances at the moment fills him with absolute dread. You know, people crammed into a venue which used to be absolutely the plat du jour.
Yes.
I mean,
Well, we can cross
down,
down, yeah.
Wembley, a photo in the paper this morning, Wembley. There's hardly anyone in there yesterday.
It looked deserted. I mean, who was playing at Wembley yesterday? What?
Southampton and Leicester.
Oh right, my God.
There's hardly anyone in there.
Yeah. I couldn't see anyone going in yesterday.
There were
Yeah.
people going in, yeah.
They were going in.
Yeah, for a
Right.
while, but it's a trickle. The actual numbers,
Yeah.
they look like the stadium.
Well, if that's anything to go by, I mean, it's not looking too hopeful, is it, to be quite honest? It's Barnes Village, you haven't been there for
Believe it
ages.
or not, there are people who actually have that bloody vaccine just to go to a football match.
God, you've got to be desperate, isn't it? I mean, now, you know, they're saying that people will get our freedom and have the jab. It hasn't happened, because now Slobbo in Parliament has said it hasn't made any difference, you know. I mean, what a kick in the teeth.
I hate this unsettling factor where you want to feel as if at long last there's hope, there's freedom of mind and expression and movement.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
comes along another kind of thing to kind of frustrate that. And it's very, very...
Well, that's part of the psyops.
It is
That's part of
part of
psyops.
tactics.
Yeah, psyops, yeah.
And here we are, Swallow Bridge.
This is Barnes Bridge, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
So, should we go over into Barnes? I think we should. I'll take you to the railway road. We can have a look at the White Hart, which I think is just down there,
Yeah.
And I used to enjoy working over there. So Holst's house is one of them over there. Is there any boat race this year, do you know? Oxford, Cambridge?
It's already been.
Oh,
2 weeks ago.
It's usually in May though, isn't it?
It's normally around Easter time.
Oh, it's happened?
Yeah,
Oh, right,
But
right.
It wasn't on the Thames this year for the first time in
Oh, right.
Are the
Fascinating.
boats socially distant?
Very good,
this
yeah.
time they were. Yes,
Yeah.
Cambridge took it.
Oh, good. Who won?
Cambridge.
Cambridge again, all right. Yeah.
They give you some good phrases.
Well, we did think about the culture, but it wasn't a global campaign. But if we'd have gone in with this idea,
Were the boats socially distanced? Yeah, I like it. Oh,
By the way, if they're going to beat someone up, if we're going to get beaten up, they're going to go for Archie or Thomas. Why not? You're the big one. You're the threat. He's the one. I'm just going to run him on my bike if that happens. Also, you got a bicycle or something like that.
Carrying £28 now, you see.
better than it was. So I don't think this isn't the Richmond to Waterloo line. I think the Richmond to Waterloo line is in Barnes there somewhere.
used to them. I think and yes, that's quite touching actually. Yeah, and you didn't stop buzzing. Thank you. That's all right. You're fussy
Why is that the problem? Why? Yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, yes, yes. Yes, I
haven't painted really, but I think I'm going to try and do an oil painting of this. You know, because you can make mistakes with oil. Do you paint or have you?
until we've examined
When Fitz
all the
starts,
options. My experiences are other.
That's Richmond Bridge, Georgian.
remember that?
Early Georgian architecture or late Georgian architecture, would you say? Richmond Bridge? Late? Early Georgian? Late Georgian, yeah. Built by a private shareholder company.
Bloody fast birds, don't they?